If you all talk, you get left in the rear view, waiting for that new move.
What's going on, everybody? It's Slang Dutchman here, and today we're working on not one of my cars.
My car?
It's Remco's car. He has this VW, and well, as you can maybe not see, half of the roof is black because of the sunroof, and half of the roof is white. So he was like, I would like the whole roof to be black. So that's what we trying to do here. We got some black vinyl that we can just slap on, and then hopefully the whole roof will be in sync with all black. Also, we did a little tape line of where we're gonna cut the foil. Luckily I have that stuff now. And it's basically all the way around over the edge of the spoiler. So the spoiler is gonna have a little white edge. But we're just gonna...
It's gonna be a surprise.
Yep, I'm just gonna put the camera away and start wrapping. Maybe time lapse if it takes too long, and then we have an end result. So let me set up the camera in a good spot. It is very warm.
Too warm.
And the wrap does not like being handled with this heat, but it is on. The whole roof now looks black. We did that little edge for the spoiler here. That kind of looks good though.
Looks sick.
I'm not hating it. Otherwise the spoiler would like drop away to the background because it's all black, and now because of that edge it's still like, hey, I'm here. Nice. So yeah, practice make perfect, and this was definitely practice. But
First time for me too, bro.
that's true. Next time we do this with normal room temperatures and not just almost 30 degrees still. Because it's still hot and warm and sweaty, and we did the Volvo a few, like 2-3 weeks ago, and the foil felt so much thicker and more handleable, just better to get over the panels, and this was just, it felt thin and yeah, vulnerable. It wasn't, but it stretched so hard immediately, because normally I can just put a little bit on and then just, you know, wipe side to side. As long as you don't stretch it on a flat surface, you can just put it on. But in this case it was not an option, because it started to stretch by its own weight almost. But luckily we have a heat gun. I think I'm gonna then leave it for here.
We're gonna wrap it up.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? Slang Dutchman here, and today a buddy from the Discord came over and showed me his Volvo, and it's basically the same that I have, but a way better front, the square front, and it has a turbo. Better seats. This thing is all sorts of better versions, except for the spoiler, because the spoiler is non-existent here. Mine is way better. But we even have the same wheels, but he has the caps on one side. But he wanted me to experience it, so we're gonna take it out for a drive. This is a 2-liter turbo, mine is a 2.3 without a turbo, so we're gonna see what the difference is. He even has a max ECU standalone. Got his phone linked, so he has all the data at hand. That's so cool. Let's run it a bit warm before we pull it open. But compared to mine, this feels somewhat similar. But the torque down low, yeah, that's missing. That's the whole difference. is his peak power, because mine is just there's torque and then there's nothing. I can rev up from 4 to 6, but there's not really a point. Also, these deflectors are better for the wind, because normally with short windows you get blown in the face. I always crank my rear window open so I don't sit in the wind as much. This is... How do we get a car so dirty, you ask? I was looking for the crank. The sounds are good. When you hear a little bit more like this. I'm loving it, man. This thing is definitely more solid than
Yeah, so since the new front end, it's completely different. Without it, it's a boat. Now it's almost...
Because everything is in polyurethane, right?
Yep. So only the front, not the rear. But the rear doesn't matter that much.
No, solid rear axle. There's nothing much you can do. No, but still, the suspension like this, I might need to do this to mine.
Yeah, it's such a difference.
That might make it understeer less. Hate to say it, but my car feels like a piece of shit compared to this. And it felt solid and good, but
yep.
This feels even more planted and it's nice.
Yeah, the biggest difference in drivability has been the suspension upgrade for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, this dude, man. He's like, yeah, you need to experience the two-step. Let me get the laptop out. So I'm in the car here with Jesse from Fast and the Furious.
Okay, so the main thing, it's now ignition drop. I mean step drop, so that means it's just very loud. And with progressive drop, we should be able to build boost. So let's enable this. And now you can press the gas.
Let me just park it on the road. And drive a little bit further, because now we're next to houses. I don't think they appreciate us two-stepping in front of their house for no reason.
Okay.
Procedure. Clutch in.
Yep, clutch in, full gas. It should lock you at 3000 RPM.
And then just release clutch.
Yep, and then go. And then before you reach 3000 again, I'll disable it so that you don't get locked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
That's nice, man. Just the sound, the everything. I'm impressed. It's a solid car. And good thing that the new window banner we just installed is not too low, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to see, because I'm sitting way higher in this car. The exhaust temps.
Yep, so 600 degrees right now.
600 degrees and exhaust temps.
It should start adding more fuel once it's above 750 so that it doesn't burn the valves.
But
It's only one sensor. Usually you put a sensor for every cylinder.
But it creeps up when you're like flooring it, or would it creep up even on the normal driving?
During normal driving it should always be around 700 or so. Yeah. It's not that hot yet. It also completely depends on how many RPM you're doing.
Yeah. If you're just like this 2000 or you're on the highway,
Yeah, so highway at around 3,000, 2.5, 3,000 should get you to about 720-ish. Let's do a spin.
Ja, open dip.
Zie je hoe die volledig gript? Pure grip.
It's all about the wheels opening up and a lot of grip on the front. I want to thank you for this experience. This was amazing. Thanks for letting me drive your car, man.
Yeah, no problem.
I should do more of these car review videos and just get people over and they're like, hey, you want to drive my car? And not even like this, abusing it. That was just a bonus. I feel scared to rip on a car that's not mine. But hey, he said it in the video. But they can be a nice start of a series. If you want to be featured on a channel, me driving, reviewing your car, I should give it a little bit more format. But this thing is cool. So we have 10 meters of Volvo here. And there's a difference between my front end and this front end. Comment down below, which one do you like more? I know my answer.
Yeah.
Such a difference in vibe though.
It's higher.
Doesn't mine look longer?
Yeah, wing.
Wing, blacked out windows. Maybe lower? Just a little bit. I mean the front of this car is higher anyway. But if you compare it to this, like the bumper, my bumper is a little bit lower. This is not a dick measuring contest though, but
It's interesting
But-
because the gap between the tire and the fender is similar.
but I have smaller tires.
Yeah, so that's the main difference.
So that was Tim on his 740 Turbo. It's a very nice place to be, that cabin. Feels solid, drives solid compared to mine. Definitely feels like mine has like over 400,000 kilometers on the clock. So might need to replace some bushings in the future, because that drive was really good. Opened my eyes in what kind of piece of shit my car is basically. But I want to give him a mega thanks for letting me drive and even try to throw around his vehicle, even though it didn't really work because it was grippy as hell. So if you want me to experience or to drive your car, to just do a review about it because you have something cool, weird, unique, quirky, whatever it is, trash, I love shitboxes as well, hit me up on Instagram, send me a DM. For now, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you like this video. Link to our Discord is down in the description. I would say like, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.